These are your integrated math 2, module 4, topic 1, lesson 1. This is video 2 of 3. Our learning target on this video is I can add and subtract polynomials. So our first example is we have 7x to the third minus 6x squared plus 8x minus 9 plus 5x squared minus 7x. All right, we have a long polynomial here. What we need to do is just think combine like terms. So I want to combine all my x cubes together. I have x cubed here, no other term with x cubed, so I'm just going to write 7x cubed. Then I'm going to look to combine my x squareds. I have two terms that have x squared. So negative 6x squared plus 5x squared is negative 1x squared. Then I'm going to combine my x to the first degree. So I have 8x and negative 7x. So I'm going to combine those and I get plus 1x. And then I'm going to combine my constant, my numbers, and I have negative 9. That's the only number I have, so we just put negative 9. So that's your first example. Just think combine like terms when we're adding polynomials. Now, you'll get a lot of examples on the test where they'll have it grouped in parentheses. So you have something like this, 2x squared minus 6x plus 11. They'll have a plus sign here, and maybe they go 9x plus 2 minus 14x squared. No space there. All right. So when there's an addition symbol here, you can basically just remove the parentheses and just combine like terms. So I can rewrite this as 2x squared minus 6x plus 11 plus 9x plus 2 minus 14x squared. And then just like the previous example, I combine like terms now. So my highest power is x squared, so I'm going to combine the 2x squared and the negative 14x squared. That gives me negative 12x squared. I'm going to combine the negative 6x and positive 9x. That's going to be plus 3x. And then I'm going to combine the 11 and the 2 plus 13. So there we go. There's my solution for this, simplified this polynomial. Negative 12x squared plus 3x plus 13. Turns out to be a trinomial. Our lead coefficient is negative 12. Our degree is 2. And then one more example. The hardest ones you'll see is they'll give you groupings with subtraction between them. So they'll give you 16x squared minus 9x plus 11. And they're going to say minus. And they're going to say maybe 5x squared plus 3x minus 10. All right, so this is how you handle this. You're going to remove the parentheses. The left side, all the signs stay the same. So it's just going to be 16x squared minus 9x plus 11. Now we're subtracting this, so you think add the opposite. You're going to add the opposite sign of each term. Or some people like to think of it as distributive property, like you're distributing negative 1. Whatever works for you. Okay, so I'm going to get negative 5x squared minus 3x, and then opposite of negative 10 is positive 10, or negative 1 times negative 10 is positive 10. All right, now it's like everything before. We combine like terms. So I'm going to put my x squareds together. I get 11x squared. My x to the first degree, negative 9x plus negative 3x is negative 12x. And then my numbers, 11 and 10 is plus 21. And there you go. That's all there is to it, to adding and subtracting polynomials. You just got to be very careful with your integers. Most students that make mistakes on this are simply integer mistakes with their positive and negative numbers. Thanks for watching. Video 3 is coming up for this topic.